What's up YouTube? It's Steven. Welcome back to EDT, Eau de Treasure. In this video, I'm going to do a fragrance review. I'm going to unbox and try this fragrance out. I usually don't do videos like this, but what the heck, why not? This is Armaf Legesi EDP, and this has been on my radar for years. I've known about this for, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. I've had it before and I sold it without even opening and trying it. So I've had it in my possession. I still don't know what it smells like, but this is a cologne and I'm very curious about it. So I bought another one. It's about like $29, $30. These used to be really cheap, like 20 bucks or 22 bucks. But over the years, it's crept up. A lot of the popular Armaf fragrances have crept up. So Club de Nuit Intense Man, of course, that's the famous Creed Aventus cologne. That's at $28 and change. What's the other good cologne? There's a whole bunch of good colognes that Armaf makes. A lot of them are garbage. A lot of Armaf fragrances are garbage. CDNIM is a good one. I love that one, Club de Nuit Intense Man. Yeah, I know, harsh lemon opening, lemon pledge, blah, blah, blah. But when that one dries down, it smells so beautiful, just like Creed Aventus. It's so strong, it's stronger than Creed Aventus. The performance is better. So after the first 15 minutes, it's like heaven for like 8 hours. And you get people complimenting you all the time with that one. I always get people, when I used to wear that like 5 years ago, I would get people like, who smells great? Somebody smells awesome. What is that? What's that smell? Who's wearing that cologne? And that's from both guys and girls would say that when I was wearing CDNIM. So that stuff is fantastic for 28 bucks. The other one I'm thinking of is called Armaf Craze. And Armaf Craze is a clone of Parfums de Marly Pegasus. That's it. And that's another nice one that has kind of this vanilla almond, bright vanilla almond scent. And there's several other ones, but I'm just going to stick to this one, talking about this one. So this is a clone of a very popular Chanel fragrance. Can you guess what Chanel fragrance this is cloning? You can think about it while I open this one up. So let's take a look at this. Let's see if this thing will focus. Man, I can't get this thing to focus today. Oh, that's not bad. So production date for 2022. So April 2022 expires 5 years later. They always have the expiration date on the Armaf fragrances. So guys, you could still buy this. It's still in production. And I'll tell you right now if it's worth it. I've already read the reviews. And the reviews are that it's this really shitty bottle. The functionality is really shitty on this. And a lot of the Armaf fragrances, like the one I mentioned, Craze, the bottles suck. But sometimes the juice inside is fantastic or a great value. See, this thing's already coming apart. Look at this. All right. Well, it opens just like that. So it opens like this, and I think the bottle has the same kind of function. I don't have to take all the plastic off. And I thought to myself, should I just sell this for the most money I can get while it's still sealed? And I said, screw it. I'm not going to twice buy this and sell it without trying it first. I'll just sell it lightly used if I don't like it. And as usual with these Middle Eastern fragrances, they're not really secure inside the box. They're kind of rattling around in here. This one's rattling around. Let's look inside. I didn't need the string to pull it out. Yeah, it just has a flimsy piece of cardboard that doesn't hold it in place. The cardboard is so flimsy inside. Really flimsy. All right. So let's take a look at the bottle. It's actually a cool looking bottle. Sorry about the sirens in the background. It's a little bit like, you could see like rough spots like right there, and that's just from this thing rattling around in the box. And it hasn't even been in the box that long. This was produced this year. There you can see the details. So it's 100 ml EDP, made in France. It has a hinge here because it opens up like this. All right, so there's no, yeah, there's a little magnet. So when I go like this, it doesn't flip open. And this material, this is some kind of, I don't know, some kind of, I don't know how to describe it, like electric tape, like that kind of feeling to it. And this, it looks like it's metal, but it's plastic. It's just kind of chromed plastic. And it opens like that. So I've read the reviews that this thing is very flimsy, this hinge. So I'm just going to be very careful with this thing. All right, now I'm going to test this 1-to-1 with what it's cloning. And this is what it's cloning. What is inside here. So did you guess which fragrance it is? Let me focus and maybe you can see. So it is a clone of Chanel Platinum Egoiste. All right, so that means it is a barbershop type fragrance. So let me read you the notes off of this one. Lavender, rosemary, and petitgrain off the top. The middle notes, sage, jasmine, galbanum, and rose, if I pronounced galbanum right. And you got cedar, sandalwood, musk, and oak moss in the base. So this is, if you don't know Chanel Platinum Egoiste, this is a really great, very popular here in Japan, this fragrance. And it has this, it just smells like shaving cream. It just has this really smells like a barbershop in that it just reminds you of what metal would smell like. It smells like shaving cream. It makes you think of razors, knives, scissors, all that stuff. And let's spray it and see if this actually lives up to smelling like Chanel Platinum Egoiste. So I'm not going to spray this here because there is still fragrance. What I put on this morning at 7:30 is still here. Guys, this is a very classic tobacco scent, and it's called Lagerfeld. Lagerfeld Classic, I think it's called. Guys, for 20 bucks, if you want an old-time tobacco fragrance, Lagerfeld Classic is amazing. The performance is sick. Like, I can still smell it. It's still more than detectable. It's still somewhat strong now at the end of the day. How many hours later is that? It's crazy. Like over 12 hours later, 13 hours, 14 hours later. So I'm not gonna spray. I'll just spray it on my arm here. Come on, man. There we go. A couple sprays of that. Sorry about the focus. I guess I said that 100 times, but I don't know what's going on. The lighting is not good. All right, I can smell that already. Now, this is an older batch, and with Chanel, when they get old, they all seem to, the ones I've tried, they all do this. The Chanel Allure Homme Sport, and Chanel Allure Homme, and then the Chanel Egoiste, and now the Chanel Platinum Egoiste. They all really change after they get old, after like 10 years or something. The scent really gets darker. So this might just be like a darker Platinum Egoiste. It smells different, and how I know is that I try it at the store, the newer bottles at the store. It smells great. Time to try this one. Let's see. This is 4 years in the waiting to try this, so let's try this out. All right, 2 good blasts. All right, let's let the alcohol dissipate a little bit. Guys, if you want, leave a comment down below. What is your favorite Armaf fragrance? I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have one or you've tried Armaf before. What's your favorite Armaf fragrance? Is it CDNIM? Or is it one of those flankers? Is it the parfum version of that, the EDP, or the special edition? I haven't tried any other ones other than the EDT, so let me know. All the reviewers say that the special edition is the best one because overall it's better. I don't know. I've tried a whole bunch of Creed Aventus clones. I always am curious about them. And the one that I want to try next, it's actually a somewhat of a niche. It's not even a niche house. It's a high-end designer called Loewe. Loewe has released one called Essentia. And this one, I saw a review. This is a Creed Aventus clone, yet another one, but this is a high-quality Creed Aventus clone, and I'm very curious. There are only 2 stores in Tokyo that have it. They have a bottle that, like a tester, and I haven't had the time yet to head out to Shibuya or Ginza and try that out in the Loewe store. I'm not getting anything from this, guys. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. What the hell is wrong with my nose? It's nothing like what I have inside here, this Platinum Egoiste. It's nothing like it. All right, so this one is not as dark as this batch of PE. Is it nice? Yeah, it's nice. I can smell the I smell citrus, and citrus isn't even listed as a note. I got to give myself another spray because I don't know, like maybe that's the wrong thing to do, but that's crazy that like I can, not that I can barely smell it, but there's nothing, I cannot smell Platinum Egoiste in this. I have to be honest, guys. I don't get it. Like my first impression, guys, I don't get it. So that is, that's basically it. I sprayed myself like 3 or 4 times on the back of my hand, and it doesn't smell anything like Platinum Egoiste, the one I have here, the sample I have here. I don't know what to say. So I'm going to come back in, I'll just come back like in a half an hour and see how the dry down is and let you know before I say goodbye. All right, I'm back after about 20 minutes. And just to give you my final impression of this, it's a very light version of Chanel Platinum Egoiste. It's very light. Yes, there's a similarity. I'm finally picking it up on the dry down, but it's nowhere close to the strength of this one. It's nowhere close to the quality of this one. I'm picking up some of the notes in here. The rosemary, I definitely pick up the rosemary in here. That's easy to pick out. But I'm not impressed at all with this one. And there's a couple reasons, a couple variables in here. Number one, my nose. Maybe my nose isn't doing this thing any justice, or I'm nose blind to it. Number two, maybe this batch sucks. Maybe the new ones suck and the older ones are much better. There are reviews on Fragrantica calling this thing a 10 out of 10 because it's exactly like this. Dude, not even close. I mean, it's a lighter version of this, but that's still not close. I don't get the Barbasol shaving cream smell that you get with this. I don't get that the smell of metal. It just very disappointing. I'm selling this thing right away. I'm just going to sell it. I'm not even going to keep a sample of it. So this one is a big fat no for me. And it's not a bad smell. It's just a waste. I'd rather just go online and this is really expensive, Platinum Egoiste. That's why I just have a sample. I've just sold off the bottles. I'd rather just go online and buy like a used bottle of the newer version of a Platinum Egoiste and just spend like $30 on a bottle, like a used 50 ml or something, just to have it if I want to. By the way, they have a different bottle of that. The one with the silver top and kind of the squared off bottle with the silver top, that's the newer one. The older one is the rectangle shaped bottle, the one that's shaped like the old Chanel Egoiste. That's actually the newer one. Maybe I'll just show a picture here because it's kind of confusing what I'm saying. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is my impression of Armaf Legesi. Being totally honest, I'm very underwhelmed with this one. I don't think it smells... It's not a worthy clone of Platinum Egoiste, but maybe the batch sucks. Maybe it's just my nose, and maybe it's this one that I have, this older batch of Platinum Egoiste. So thanks for watching, guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you like this content, Please subscribe if you haven't already. Share my videos. If there's anything in the EDT video list that you like and you want to share with people, feel free and leave me a comment, say hello, and let me know what's your favorite Armaf fragrance. Maybe I haven't checked it out yet. All right, until next time, guys, have a great day. Thanks for watching.